Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is hole number 12 of the Blast Off Tournament Expert Division opening round. For our tee shot, we want to use an APOC level 4 and above, and either a Kingmaker or a Kingslayer ball. We're going to apply 5.8 topspin with 2 left spin. With an APOC level 5 and above, we're going to set up at the top of the plus 10 yard position. With an APOC level 4, we'll be at the top of the plus 16 yard position. And with our APOC level 8, we've got the red ring touching the left rough. Keep in mind that with different levels of APOC, which have different levels of accuracy, your ring placement will change, so make sure you take that into account. Our adjustment is going to be P3 max plus 10% elevation. Then we're going to center the ball, hit perfect. Ball is going to land in the fairway, bounce down the middle. And we're going to roll out for a drive distance of 367 yards. For our approach shot, we want to use a Guardian level 7 and above. We're going to apply max backspin with a half a bar of left spin. And the general aim point that we're looking for is to have our yellow ring touching the fringe and our second bounce centered in the green. Basically, the idea of this entire setup and this approach is to get us on the green in 2, but also still have a small possibility for an albatross. And real quick, what I'm doing here. So typically, so you can see from a different angle, so I'm having to push into overpower to achieve the aim point that I want. So again, yellow ring touching the fringe, second bounce, relatively centered in the green, safe from harm. And so typically, if I were to have to push into overpower for an aim point, what I would do is I'd let it fall to rest, I would adjust, and then I would push forward however many rings I determined. So in this case, I would push forward 2 rings. However, what I want to avoid on this shot, and what I recommend you guys doing to avoid, is adjusting down the side of the cliff. You adjust down the side of the cliff, it makes for a difficult adjustment, and then trying to push forward is also very difficult being on the side of the cliff. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to line myself up with the wind. I'm going to push to the general aim point that I discussed, and then I'm basically going to eyeball my adjustment. So my adjustment is going to be P3 max plus 0% elevation. And then I've got my adjustment. I'm going to give it a little bit of left curl to sort of be aggressive for a chance at the albatross. Left curl to the outer wall. We do hit perfect. Ball's going to land on the fringe, bounce up towards the green, and we're going to just bounce off the pin, and then leaving ourselves with a very short eagle putt for hole number 12. So even though we've got, a seemingly very nice wind for this hole, it's still a very difficult hole. And for low-level clubs, you just want to get your eagle and go. So that's what we got here. Eagle and run. Outside chance for an albatross, but we're basically just trying to avoid a birdie. For further instructions on how to play this hole, make sure you guys click the link below and subscribe to Expert Tournament Guides through Golf Clash Tommy. Good luck in your opening rounds.